Hi guys. Whoa, spot lock. Blake here today, Lilley's Landing Resort Marina. It is the 2nd of April. Today is Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Anyway, we're up here. We're just above the Narrows. And today I got a few different things with me, but we're going to start with a PJ's 1/50th ounce finesse jig, black, about 5 foot underneath a small weighted cork. We got overcast skies today, really windy, strong, sharp gusts, and this morning they kind of they had a water schedule saying they were going to run 2 units and this and that, and they didn't really do that, but they kept bumping the water up and down between 20 megawatts and probably 60. It's pretty screwy. And now the water is shut off all the way until I think 4 or 5 this evening. But it's overcast. We had the storms come in last night. Here in Branson, we didn't get any of the heavy storm stuff that they were potentially calling for. You know, places more north of us did. The tornado warnings and hail. But we did get some heavy rain and some thunder and some lightning. And it's still kind of misty outside. Nothing officially on the first cast. My trolling motor can't decide what it's doing. Captain Steve Dickey said this morning they had to really keep switching stuff around depending on what they did with the water. There's one. He said they caught them on the scuds and the eggs and the San Juan worms, and then they had to switch to mega worms, and they switched to jig under a float, and had to do a lot of playing around, but said that some bigger fish were biting today. Man, this fish might have a little bit of size on him even. Feeling like it. Okay. Guess we're gonna go to this side of the boat. Yeah, that's a nice fish. Oh, that was kind of you, bud. Healthy 17, 18 incher there. think I'm about to take over for the spot lock system. It's kind of driving me crazy here. That's enough of you. And I decided to focus on the deeper part of the channel today. That's the reason we're set at 5 foot. I could flip over on the side behind me and probably set it more like 3 foot and maybe get the same results, but one of those weird days where the morning started off the warmest and it's only getting colder. It's supposed to hit like 42 degrees by the 5 or 6 o'clock. Kind of not fun. Also, there's a bit of a mist in the air, so it's feeling a little chilly out here. For a second I thought I lost my jig. When you're doing this, you get that first cast out there, especially on a windy day, make sure you reel all of your slack until the line is going straight to your indicator or bobber, whatever you want to call it, or else you're going to have a tough time setting the hook. Also, that jigging motion I'm giving it every 10 seconds or so helps me make sure that line is staying tight, not getting slack in it. So far this spring, it just seems like it just can't fully arrive. We get a few days where it's feeling like it, and then another cold snap. Oh, missed that one. Just about cold enough. I feel like I need a pair of gloves. Well, they're not exactly hot on this, but I guess a bite or a fish every 5 to 10 minutes beats no fish at all. My goodness. I brought a fly rod with a mega worm today also, but I don't think I'm going to try it in this wind. Alright, well, that's one thing that could work for you if you're out here in these conditions. And there are times where they eat it, you know, in an hour from now they might be eating that really well. I'm going to attempt to throw a jig here. It's probably not going to be ideal, but this is a black and olive jig, 2-pound line. Same thing, we're going to get our slack straight, and then we're going to let that jig sink and keep my rod tip right next to the water. Oh, I had a fish on already. Dang it. Did he take my jig? Okay. to get down near the bottom, pop it up, and then reel in my slack and set it right back down on the water. Man, that wind is mean. Oh. The only other problem other than the wind blowing the line around here is like right there, I missed a bite right at the boat and I just couldn't feel it because the wind is blowing against my line so hard and my rod. And with the glare on the water from the cloudiness, it's also hard to see the line. So all the things I would use to indicate a fish being on are kind of not there. So at this rate, I have to say, even though I'm not getting as many bites as I want, that the indicator or bobber is still better. Oh, another one got off. Doesn't seem like a fun day to be weed eating, but okay. Probably missed 4 fish there, either not being able to feel them or not getting to the hook set fast enough. Go back to this jig one more time. After that, we're calling it. Oh boy. I'm calling this my last cast. I'm getting cold. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Like and share us on Facebook. We'll come back again tomorrow.